Hello, everybody, and welcome to Beyond Two Souls. Now, as you guys know, last time when I played Heavy Rain, it's a game that I really don't like. From how it played to how the story was, it was just not a game that I really ever enjoyed, which is why it was considered a hate-through. But when Beyond Two Souls was announced, I was not impressed. I was instantly thinking that it was going to be as bad as Heavy Rain. And then I watched a playthrough, and the story just blew me away. But one of the things about the story is that it is kind of confusing, considering that you are skipping around through the main character's life, through the story, and it's kind of a confusing way to tell the story. Well, after the PS4 had come out, they had re-released not only Heavy Rain, but Beyond Two Souls for the PS4, updating them graphically and really kind of making the games redone a little bit. And with that, with Beyond Two Souls coming out, again, they came out with a new remixed order, which tells the game in chronological order from start to finish. Now, I feel that the game is too confusing to explain when you're playing it originally how it is. So, we're actually going to be playing the game in a new remixed order. Now, if you've already seen me started playing this, if you saw me play it yesterday, you know that I started the game at the original order, but I've decided to abandon that and go back into the remixed order because I wasn't happy with how the game was coming out. So, what is Beyond Two Souls? Beyond Two Souls tells the story of Jodie, a little girl who is connected to a spirit named Aiden. And this, basically, it's something that controls her destiny in life. And it is something that in life, it sometimes can add, making her life better, or subtract, making her life worse. This game does play a little like Heavy Rain. We're going to start in the new remixed order, and we're going to be playing in chronological order.
I was born with a strange gift. The ability to see what no human being has ever seen before. It's all mixed up in my head. The images, the sounds, the smell. I need to remember. Put things in order right up to this moment. Remember who I am. If I had to say how it all began, I might just as well start here.
I found you by the side of the road, in the middle of nowhere. Was there an accident? Did someone try to hurt you? How about a name? Someone I could contact? You must have family, friends, someone who could tell me who you are. Hey. You don't talk much, do you? Well, if you don't help me, I can't help you. Oh, I get nowhere. Is that a scar? Is that recent?
Got to stop them. They have no idea what they're up against. Tell them to wait until I get there. Get back to them immediately, you hear me? You've got to stop them. Goddamn fools.
I know. They're coming.
Hold on, well, what's going on?
Girl you brought in earlier. Where is she? Jodie, what have you done?
So this game does star Ellen Page as Jodie and Willem Dafoe. Yeah, it's not. I mean, there's a bit of a star-studded cast in this. Not, I wouldn't say too crazy, but
Ah, there you are. How you doing today, Jodie? Good? I hate to bother you when you're playing and all, but I believe it's time.
alright. So as we can see, Jodie is here in this.
Come on, girl. You'll have plenty of time to play later.
She's in this room, and this is basically where Jodie lives, as you'll come to see. This is where Jodie came to live. She has like a fridge and toaster. She's got her own. She's got a TV. She's got plenty of stuff to do. Now here,
All right. Nathan's waiting for us.
this is where they monitor Jodie. It's from this little station here.
Come on, Jodie.
Oh, I know, I'm coming. So the analog stick basically controls most of everything.
Come on. I don't have any more
Hi,
chips.
Cole.
Seriously?
Hey, Alan.
It's nearly ready. Was due 2 weeks ago.
Hello, precious. Don't you look pretty today?
Here we are.
Alright, we're going in here.
Hey, Jodie. How's your day been so far?
Pretty good.
Okay, I'm gonna put this on now. remember? It's just a
well, there was a glitch.
yeah.
Cole's not really putting that on my head.
Now you're a little princess.
Why are you... He's all glitched out.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Don't worry, Jody. I'll take care of Cole. He's a little broken, but we'll take care of him. Don't worry. It's never happened to me before, but okay.
Hey, Jody, can you hear me? Okay, let's start. Kathleen is next door, and she has the same cards as you. And we're gonna get her to choose one and see if you can tell us which one she chose. You think you can do that?
Oh, Cole's glitching again. Oh, Cole is really glitched.
Good.
He's very
All right, let's
glitched.
go for it.
He's literally a ghost at this point.
First card.
Alright. So use triangle to be Aiden, and you just go through here, basically. Once you've seen the card, you select it.
Next card.
Oh my god.
Next card.
Cole is completely and utterly broken. It's hilarious. I bet if I go through here... Yep, he's still broken. It's the bacon.
Very good, Jody. Let's try something else.
Why don't we try to... Let's try to get you back to reality. Alright, so once you've seen something, you hold down L1, and then you basically use the thumbsticks and release them.
Good, Jody. Anything else in the room you can move?
She seems very confused. Oh, I think we're done. Or not?
That's it. I'm sorry, but I'm done.
Okay, Jody, honey, the experiment is over.
It's locked. The door's locked!
No, Kathleen, it's not locked. It's probably just stuck. Give us a moment.
Get me out of here now!
Calm down, Kathleen. Go get the door. You have to stop now, Jody.
I'm done.
The test is over. You need...
Leave it, don't touch anything.
See, she feels better.
Okay, Jody, honey,
Oh
the
god,
experiment is
it's...
over.
Oh my god, look at that. It's... Oh my god, he's just a demon. Oh, but at least he's touching it this time. Oh. Everybody is... Even Willem Dafoe is feeling the effects of Cole the demon. Well, that's the first time I've ever seen that happen. So that was the experiment. We stopped the experiment. And we left Kathleen alone. But there is also not stopping the experiment and basically scaring Kathleen to her wit's end. So basically there's a way to play good and evil. And the evil, I feel... The thing is that I feel like it just makes you feel like more of an outcast. But I'm not saying we're going to be totally good. So, before Jodie was at the lab, she started experiencing these kind of paranormal things in the night.
You can't spend the whole day looking out the window. Why don't you find something to do?
She never really knew what it was at first. But it's been with her ever since she was born. So it's like Christmas time. Why don't you find something to do? Like, what can I do? Can I watch the television? The television's not an option. Okay, well, fuck it. Let's go into the kitchen. Ooh. Oh, there's cookies.
Can I have a cookie?
It's almost dinner time, sweetheart. Eat a cookie now, and won't eat your dinner.
Fair enough.
Come on, honey, I gotta get dinner ready.
Okay. Very man. No, if we're gonna go out there, we gotta have our jacket and stuff on. Man, I kind of miss, well, you know, now that I'm not living in Colorado, I kind of miss snow. The hell's this? It's the dark room. Can I go upstairs? I have to take a wicked piss. I'm just kidding, I don't. See, the controls are still a little finicky. Oh my god. This is her room. Should I supply their toys?
Hey, Fairy Blossom. Do you want to come over to my house for tea? Oh, yes, I'd love to. Okie dokie, we'll go in my car. I love your car. Yeah, I chose it myself, and it goes really, really fast. We're here, come on, let's go this way. What a beautiful house you have. Yes, I love it a lot. My husband gave it to me for my birthday. Would you like some sugar in your tea, Fairy Blossom? Oh, no, thanks. And how is your husband? He's good. He's working at the moment. Why, he's so handsome. Stop that, Aiden. I told you I didn't want to play with you anymore.
So one of the things about Aiden early on was that the thing about them is they're connected by the soul, but they unfortunately don't get along because Aiden is, well, he's not a human
Jodie,
being.
honey, would you do me a favor? Would you get me a bottle of oil from the garage?
Sure, no problem.
If I can walk there, they don't really get along. And, you know, Aiden is not he's not a person. He's, You know, he's like a spirit, like a ghost, but a ghost that's like connected, that's like tethered basically to her. And so, I mean, if you were in Aiden's situation, I guess maybe you really wouldn't know. Oof. Don't look at that fucking face. I don't want to look at that. So, you know, kind of... Oh my god, the camera. So, you know, kind of early on in her childhood, her and Aiden don't really get along. And it makes sense. You know, Aiden has a different way of playing, basically, as you saw. It's kind of a disturbing way of playing. Here you are.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Can I go outside now?
Hey, sweetheart. Why don't you go outside and play? I'll call you when dinner's ready.
Okay. Gonna get on my coat and my shoes. Bundle up in my boots and my scarf. Got my gloves and my hat and my pants. And it's time to go outside and play.
I'm going.
So one of the things that happens when Jody does not want to acknowledge... The thing is with Aiden is that...
Now it can be bored and freezing. You don't care, do you, Aiden?
Is
You
he...
never get cold.
He wants her to basically acknowledge him, and when she ignores him, he acts out. And that's kind of why they don't get along. When she acknowledges him, they seem to get along a lot more. But this kind of forces her to, you know, it kind of forces her to pay attention to him all the time. Climb the snow mound, or not.
I'm gonna make you pay for that.
Play on my slide. Can I play on my slide? There we go.
Hey, did you hear that? Came from the street.
So one of the things that Jody really also doesn't have is friends. And you can obviously guess why.
I think I just found a way to have some fun. I'm gonna make you pay for that. Take that. Okay, I know we're not supposed to. Come on, we'll just play for 5 minutes and come back. Mom will never know. You can at least give me a hand, Aiden. Come on, let's get it.
So yeah, so basically Aiden will...
Aiden, you're the best.
Aiden will do things like that. Yeah.
Come on, hurry up and hide then. You're gonna get creamed.
I got him.
Come on, idiot. Attack me.
Gotcha.
He's over there.
Bam, gotcha. Run, Jody. Run, Jody. Oh, I gotcha. Oh. I got hit. Got him. Woo!
Come on, let's get him. Hey, that's cheating.
Take that.
Do it. Oh.
You're a dead little girl. I got you.
No, let go of me. No, stop.
Oh no, I got snow on my face. But unfortunately,
Did you see that? She nearly killed me.
one of the things that happens.
You know what she did to me? She's a witch. A dirty, rotten witch.
What's going on here?
She's a witch. I'm telling you. Jody Holmes is a witch.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Get in the house.
What happened?
What were you doing in the street? You know you're not allowed to leave the yard.
Saw the other kids playing it. I just wanted to have some fun.
What did you do to that boy?
Philip.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do it. He was trying to defend me. He thought...
I'm sick and tired of your stories. Jody, this time you're really gonna get it. Not now.
See, her father doesn't really believe her about Aiden.
Go to your room. Now.
You know, the thing is that being that she has this attached to her, it's very hard for her parents to cope because she's a lot different than other kids, so.
Sweetheart. Everything will be better in the morning, okay? Night-night.
Mommy. I'm afraid of the monsters, Mommy. They're gonna get me.
And you know monsters don't exist. I'll leave the light on and the door open, okay? Get some sleep, sweetie.
Go away! I hate you! It's your fault my parents don't let me. You hear me? Go away!
You shouldn't get so angry with her, Philip. She's just a little girl.
You've seen what you can do, right? Susan, that's no little girl. Susan, that's a monster.
Don't you dare talk about her like that.
The things that are happening around her, they're not normal. And they're getting stronger, for the love of God. Susan, what's to stop her from turning on us?
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Susan, that thing is like an uncontrollable animal. We have no idea what it's capable of. We have a demon living with us right under our own roof. Susan, this is gonna stop. And it's gonna stop now. Before we end up crazy or dead. We agreed to look after a little girl, Susan, but not this. Not this.
So they can't stand her.
reason to be scared, Aiden. We're going to sleep, and nothing is gonna happen.
Are you all right? Oh my God. What happened, sweetheart?
You told me monsters didn't exist. You were wrong, Mommy. You were wrong.
I think that's one of the saddest parts about her story is that she's kind of haunted by this. So we didn't eat a cookie. We exited the garage in time. We behaved well. We missed the shoebox. I think that was in one of the other rooms upstairs.
Stop it, Aiden. It's your fault we're in trouble, so cut it out.
So this is the Department of Paranormal Activities at the NDL, the National Defense Laboratory.
Go on, he wants to meet you. Go on, hurry up. I'll be right here, sweetheart.
So basically, her parents kind of discovered this Department of Paranormal Activities type thing, and thought, "Oh, let's take our daughter there and find out."
Hello, Jody.
Exactly what's wrong with her.
My name is Nathan.
And this is where she meets Nathan Dawkins for the first
It would
time.
be a good idea for us to have a little chat and get to know each other a little better. That is, if it's okay with you, of course.
Sure.
Jody, my job is to study strange things and then try to explain them. Like the things that happen around you, right, Jody? Your mother tells me you have an invisible friend. This friend, has he been with you a long time? Since you were born? Is he a ghost? Or a spirit of someone who passed away? Can you draw him for me? Mind if I take a look? So, this thing is your friend, and he's connected to you with some kind of cord. Is he here right now? Can you tell him to do something? You tell him what to do when it happens.
I don't tell Aiden what to do. No one does. He's like a lion in a cage. We're tied together. He can't go away. That makes him really angry. It's not my fault. I want him to leave too. It can be really scary sometimes.
Did he do that to you?
No. That was the monsters.
So as you'll come to find out, Aiden is from a place. And obviously I don't really want to spoil it for those who have not seen this, but he is not the only spirit that is around. He's the only spirit that is tied to Jody, but he is not the only spirit that is around. And when Aiden is around, sometimes these other spirits find a way to find her. And those are the things that try to hurt her. So we drew Aiden, and we showed Aiden's powers. So basically now we have a room that we're going to be staying in, as you see. Cole, before he turned into a demon.
It won't be for long. Just long enough for them to find out what's going on.
Please don't leave me here.
Just for a couple of days. You'll see, time will go by fast.
Susan, we need to go. There's no reason to drag this out.
Be brave, darling. You're strong. You're strong.
It's hard leaving your home and your family. But here we have a better chance of understanding what's happening. We can find a way to protect you.
Nobody can protect me.
Your belongings are in that bag over there. Cole and I are right next door. If you need anything or if anything's wrong, just call and we'll come right away. Okay. Good night, Jody.
By the way, this piano song that you're hearing, you'll hear many different times throughout the story. It is the main theme. There are different reprises of it. This is the, I believe this version is called the Young Jody Reprisal.
Alright. Find somewhere to change.
Huge room, man. But yeah, it's basically the main.
They haven't put cameras in here too.
It's what you call Jody's theme. This is the Young Jody Reprisal, I believe is what it's called. The soundtrack is very, very well done to this game as well. So she has a computer, and she's got a phone, and she's got, you know, AC and shelving, and she's got a bed, and she's got a TV, and a couple of chairs, and some tables, and like I said, she's got a microwave, she's got a little dishwasher, little stove. Yeah, I mean, she, to be honest, even though it makes her sad being here, this room is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice stay at this paranormal department.
Come on, Bunny Gruff. Let's see where we're going to sleep tonight.
So she bought her stuffed bunny and a flashlight. And
Off to bed now, Jody.
Well, I'm trying to go to bed, Cole, if you just fucking leave me alone. Alright.
I'm gonna turn out the light now. Good night, Jody.
Wait! Can you leave the light on in the hall? I don't like it when it's dark.
Sure. How's that?
Good
Good night.
night.
The first
Don't
sleep
be afraid, Eddie.
in the new
I'm gonna
place.
have a good night's sleep. And nothing is gonna happen.
Although Aiden doesn't really sleep.
I can't sleep, Aiden. I think I need a story.
So he, as you can see, sometimes he does do nice stuff. Creates images on the ceiling. Uh-oh.
Get help, Aiden, quick!
Oh, what the?
So these are the monsters that Jody is talking about.
My God, Jody! Get a doctor! Hurry!
So as I explained,
It's okay.
Aiden is not the only spirit. He's the only spirit tied to her, but
Aiden isn't scared of them anymore.
these other spirits, they are able to find her because of him. Alright, so we didn't spy on Dawkins and the parents. I didn't actually know we could do that. Vanquish the entities, and we woke up Cole.
I don't know how to tell you this, Jodie, so I'm just going to tell you. Your mom and I, we've been transferred. We have to leave the base. We really want to take you with us, but we think... Everyone thinks that it would be better for you to stay here with Professor Dawkins. Of course, we'll come to see you whenever it's possible. And when you're better, you'll join us in our new home. Okay? Well, I think it's for the best. Goodbye, dear.
Be brave, darling. I know this is difficult. I'm sure it'll be worth it.
Let it go, Susan.
Just give me a minute, Philip.
It's enough. Come on.
He tried to kill me. Oh my God, she's evil. You're a monster. You hear me? A monster.
Let go. Jodie.
Jodie,
No.
I know how you feel.
She didn't do that, I did.
But you made the right decision.
And I barely choked him. Not my father. Yep, so we choked Jodie's dad. Alright, so we're going to end it there, and the next time we pick up, we are going to be starting at one of the most infamous scenes from the game, and we're going to see a little bit further into Jodie's life after she's been around for a little while. So that is going to do it for part 1 of Beyond Two Souls. I feel so much better about doing the chronological order, and I hope that you guys are as well. So thank you for watching part 1, and I'll see you guys on the next part. Take care, and goodbye.